Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Jumplight Odyssey. We're gonna achieve a lot today. I have a feeling. We've already rebuilt this whole water tank room here. We've got the compressor going, we've got the pump going. You know what that means? That means we have to do something with the compressor and the pump. We've rebuilt the whole bathroom. We've got a plethora of materials. Our shuttles are coming back already. I suppose that makes sense. We're in the asteroid belt. I forget how fast the shuttles are. We already got one back. This dude's coming back. This one's landing. This one's almost gonna be back. Everything's coming up Millhouse. We should see, though, first of all, let's check on our progress. About a half hour ahead of the Zootopans, and we're about to jump into the Black Eye. Not a problem. We're building up Jumplight at a prodigious rate. Jeez, it's jumping in real time. That's how fast we're generating it. Holy cow. Our water is negative, but that might sort itself out after a second here. The shuttle is all fixed, so let's go. Let's see, do we have any more? We have a salvage opportunity, so we should probably send the heavy shuttle out for that once it's back. No, you broke my streak. I'm devastated. It was you? You did this? You did this to me? How could you do this? Does that mean this will get recycled or no? Nope. Alright, we will just wait for the large shuttle to get back. And then the question is, do we even bother sending out the big shuttle again? Because, like, composites are great, but we could build more composites on our own if we really wanted to. Okay, they succeeded. Good job, team. Produce is a positive now. Biomass we could make a positive if we just shut off our plastic production, because I think that's running full tilt right now. We're ready to jump, so let's pause for a second while I check on the manufacturing room. Yeah, plastics is going full tilt right now, so we could actually turn biomass positive at any point if we really felt like it. So we'll actually forgo sending out the heavy shuttle.
Initiate Jumplight drive.
For any kind of extra resources here.
Initiate.
Because we're producing produce, finally.
1.
Metagel we've been abstaining from for a very long time because we had plus 200 and ammo we haven't used since the beginning of the episode. Or the series, I should say. Or this latest run in the series. Alright. We are in the Celestial's high gravity. So let's pause for a second again. And take a look here. There's a couple resource extractions. We could go get water and just, like, fill up our tanks for sure. The question being, where do we go next? We have quite a lot of range on our sensors now. The one downside is I don't think we could... This is a huge jump here if we had to make this jump. The thing being is if this was a black hole, we'd want to skip it. But for now, let's let it be. Oh right, I have a rapid shuttle. I always forget about that. So rapid shuttle. Swap you out. Launch the rapid shuttle for the survey mission. Then, the robot shuttles will take care of resource extraction.
Crew, report to your assignments.
And then we're gonna send the other robot, because we have 3 robot shuttles, we're gonna send one more robot shuttle out for water. We're gonna hold on to the heavy shuttle and see if the survey mission reveals a decent salvage opportunity that we feel like we need to go after. If it doesn't, we'll probably just skip it again. Alright, now that we have that all set up, let's go back to the bathroom here. We got a load of resources, and I would like to get you guys working. So hot tub we tried to use like 2 runs ago, and we built it and it didn't really work. Like, people kept trying to get into it, and then they would just kind of stand there, and their problems would keep getting worse. So let's see, 6-8, 8-6, so a total of 14-14, and no composites, actually. We'll want to keep an eye on our water. It is positive now, which is great.
Engineers to your assignments.
But this might start draining the water here, so we'll just want to keep an eye on that and see if we have to throw any more condensers. Power is going up. Oh, I see. I was like, why is our power less than 100? It's because we finished a battery, actually. I think this might be the first large battery I've ever built in the game. Just to store more energy. We had the space for generating actual power, so why not, you know, build extra storage for it. The other thing that I want to try and experiment with is I want to mess around with some of these advanced medbay things. I haven't really dealt with them, and honestly, our crew really doesn't need them. But we have the capacity to. So let's see. Health recovery speed is good. Counseling doesn't really matter for our crew. I like the idea of the metagel tank. And then converting everything over to the auto med bay is cool. But I think we'll start with the metagel tank here. And then throw down the diagnostic scanner next to that bad boy. That looks cool. What do you do? Oh, you're the centrifuge 2? Takes 2 scientists? What the heck? Oh, you can do 2 people at once? Weird. Interesting. I wonder what the benefit of that is. Maybe it just takes up less space overall? Than two centrifuges side by side? I'm not sure. Oh, we never finished this storage room. I mean, we finished the room, we never put anything in it. Might as well then. We're just like making the perfect shuttle, or the perfect spaceship. It takes 32 plastic. Well, there goes all our plastic. Hopefully our shuttles come back and like succeed at some of the missions we sent out. Alright, the other thing that we could do is come down to the flight deck here. You guys are still traveling around. Is build out this last radar array, intel array. 856, sure. Just because the more intel you get later on, the better. And I want to keep this last one open for a third cartridge if we need it. Because right now we could jump a maximum of 80. We're generating jump like crazy fast anyway, with just the 3 calibrators. So I don't think we really need it. We can kind of keep an eye on the Zootopans now that we've jumped into the black hole. They haven't started pursuing us yet, so we'll see what they're at when they do. But, so you're operating, you're still out there. We might want to, yeah, because we're already ready to jump. We might actually want to skip this salvage operation. Because these are already, like, the additional penalty from operating in the Celestial is pretty significant. So I think we'll just let the 4 shuttles come back. And then we could jump as soon as they're back, essentially. Because right now we don't. That's really all we're waiting on. We should probably go ahead and prioritize. Nobody's really working in here, and we went from 1 starving person to 2 starving people, so we have loads of produce. I want to make sure we're not putting ourselves in danger just because I'm being lazy and not telling people to work on things. They're still working on that guy. The Zootopan army has started mobilizing, so let's go take a look at what the time is like. It'll be interesting. 25, okay, that's not too bad. We've got... What do we got? Probably 1, 2, 3 maybe? Or if we were going to be conservative, 1, 2, 3 jumps, 4, 5, 6 till the Forever Star. So I think 25 minutes is more than enough to make it work. And we've got the resources to keep everybody happy in the meantime. Alright, you're coming back. You're coming back. You're coming back. Good job, survey was successful. Doesn't really matter, but congrats. Good job anyway. Produce is doing fine. You guys have moved almost all of the ammo up into the ammo room, which is impressive. Thank you. There's one block I see left. One Minecraft brick of ammo. A lot of produce, a lot of metagel down here. Which is fine. There's not really a great place for metagel to exist outside of here. Because, like, you can only put 8 in a fridge, I think, unless it's a big fridge. Like they're going to be building in here. But, even those, I think they only hold 16. So this whole room, if you stuffed it with metagel, would be able to hold 64 out of 184. Maybe it would be worth it, I don't know. We'll just keep it in here. Maybe we'll build another fridge in here. That might be worthwhile, like right next to the computer. Good job. Full success. Or normal success, I should say. 20 plastics. That's fantastic. I think, based on that, I'm going to go ahead and shut off one of the plastics generators. Just because we should be pulling in a decent amount of plastics. Oh, you brought back the water. Good job. And then once this one is ready, we'll land. We almost generated 80 Jumplight just waiting for the ships to come back, which is wild. Somebody pointed out that they were in the comments that these auto calibrators, they're supposed to generate Jumplight half as fast as the Jumplight calibrator, but they seem to not be like penalized at all. And if they are like working as intended,
Take the ship to Jumplight.
I feel like they're almost too good. As much as I hate to say it, it's like I feel like that kid who tattles on everybody when your teacher forgot to assign homework and they're like, "Teacher, what about our assignment?" And then everybody hates that kid. But I'm just like sitting here, I'm like, this is too easy. I kind of feel that way about, and maybe it's just the way I play the game, but once I get a lead in this game, it seems like it's very hard for the Zootopans to catch up. And then it's all about just kind of finding the balance. Ah, it's just out of the range of the intel. So we'll want to wait to see what that ends up being. It is in our jump range. So let's see. I don't think we've built this guy yet. Yeah, it's still working on it. It is being constructed though, so that should be ready to go soon. Let's go ahead and send you guys out. Like we do. Launch. Now this will be interesting because I think the molten worlds are kind of dangerous. So we're gonna send out all of our robot shuttles, see how they do.
Report to your assignments.
Hopefully they don't get roasted and toasted. I can't believe like the first shuttle I lost was like right away in the game. It was like the second episode of the run. And it just got blown out of the sky. I don't even remember what it was doing. I think it was just like a routine like asteroid metal mission and it just got blasted to pieces. Rip the robot shuttle. Unfortunate. Hot tub! Fantastic. Alright, we definitely want to keep an eye on the water now. Now that the hot tub and the sauna are up and running. Spends 10 water with each use. 15 water with each use. How much does a normal shower use? 5. And the wash basin is 3. Interesting. Everybody also seems to be queuing up for showers. So maybe it's a good idea to drop some more showers in here. How much? 4? We could do like 5 more. I can't build straight. We could do 5 more showers. It's gonna be the coolest bathroom in the whole solar system. Confirm. I like how there are 2 doors. You come in this way, you go out that way. An exit and an entry. definitely want to keep an eye on the water. Throw down some more condensers if need be. We should be able to see our jumps now. Yes, indeed. Haha! You were a black hole, you tricky bugger. So we're gonna target this fractured world. And then the question, hopefully this isn't a black hole. If it is, you know, the world hates us. We're at 25 minutes still. The question would be, is if this is a black hole, I wonder if it's even possible to make I mean, it's definitely possible to make this jump. And I actually think it would be more worthwhile to sit around and generate 100 jump light than to jump into a black hole ahead of time and sit around waiting for the jump light to calibrate in that. The black holes are just so devastating. Don't ever do it. If you're playing this game and you're like, I jumped into a black hole and I died, don't say I didn't warn you. One thing I was kind of looking at, I've never even touched this side of the shuttle, or the building. But one thing I was thinking about is if you're like kind of in a bind for resources, you could delete out these two side halls here. They don't really do anything. And you could get yourself a nice solid chunk of metal out of that. Make that into like a manufacturing floor or something. It's kind of interesting. I think if you did rework the upstairs a bit, you could almost get away with not touching the lower deck at all. I think you could build a bunch of these machines into that room. And then these two are already pre-built, so you could just kind of leave them alone. But I just thought that was kind of an interesting thought, is that you probably wouldn't even really need the rooms. We had excess metal. I'm thinking about not manufacturing. I'm thinking about building another ammo storage room down here. This would take 18. Fire that off. We want to have you and you. And then I would throw... I think I would just mimic the room on the quarterdeck here. So just 4 storage racks along one wall. And just leave it be. If you were really hurting for materials, you could get away with just building like half this room here. And then you would do like your power here and your power's still here, but your oxygen generator over there or something like that. I didn't actually even build an oxygen generator in this room upstairs, which is kind of interesting. I think I still leave it. I think what I was counting on was air flowing into... Ooh, you got roasted. Ooh, you got scorched too. About 50%, 50%. Let's see how this shuttle came out. Waiting to land. Well, we're already ready to jump, so I don't think we'll send out the heavy shuttle again. We're just kind of foregoing the heavy shuttle, and really the only reason you would send out the heavy shuttle at this stage of the game is if you wanted to grab more composites. But we have enough as it is right now. Good job. Alright, all ships are back. All of them succeeded. Good job, team. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and jump. Launch.
Let's bring that star a little closer, shall we? Punch
now we're jumping just like rapidly.
Jumping. In T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It'll be interesting to see after this jump what the situation is with the Zootopin pursuit. Hold on. There we go. What are we at? 27. Still holding strong in the mid-20s. Alright, cool. We don't even have to consider jumping here. We've got a whole beacon. Fantastic. The great thing about the beacons is, if we send out our... Well, we jump here, send out all of our shuttles or whatever, we should be able to see at least these 4 jumps. I really don't want to go up here if we don't have to, because I think jumping here and then jumping down is like an insane play, and I think we would have to have 3 calibrators. But if this is a black hole, I will do it. So, we will see in a moment's time. As soon as we generate 62 jump light, we will see. Alright, let's go ahead and send out... This is a bit of a longer jump than we've done so far. Less resource extraction than we've done so far as well. Everything's all repaired up, though, so good job. We got Aureus and Ray. Go ahead and launch you guys.
Away mission underway.
40% chance to succeed is
Report to your
wild. With
assignment.
just 2 crew members. Those might be like my 2 best pilots in the on the whole dang ship. Let's send out the robot shuttles here.
Mission underway. Crew
I think it's nice to be able to send out the robot shuttles on the Molten World so people don't suffer burns. Although we do have the Metagel tank or whatever it's called that does deal with burns. So maybe we don't have a problem with that anymore. And since we have a spare shuttle, and we do actually have not a full hope bar yet,
Crew report to your assignments.
if we go look at the hope meter, there's a little sliver that's available. We'll send out our robot shuttle to see if it can't pick up the odd person here or there. Alright. Ooh, diagnostic scanner up and running. 50% speed on healing or whatever it's called. We could start shifting over to advanced med bays now. What is this? 852? Maybe we do it like this. And then as each of these med bays gets done, we just delete more med bays until we can like have 3 across the room. This will be the most advanced med bay I will never use. Same thing with all these guns. I'm like, oh man, it'd be cool to build these like stopping power or the rapid fire upgrade, huh? Doesn't matter. We'll never fire them at anybody. Although, just messaging around with people on the Discord for the Jumplight Odyssey. If you haven't checked that out and you're a Discord head, definitely do check that out. It's a fun group. But somebody mentioned like getting ahead of the Zootopans by so far makes it kind of boring, and I was like, and then there was just discussion, and I was like, you know what would be kind of wild? Like getting to the end, and obviously, you know, if you're gonna jump and win, great. Save right before you make that final jump, and then just wait for the Zootopans to show up, and then see how long you can fight them. Cause like, we have 185 ammo. I can come down here, and I can throw an ammo generator in this room. And in fact, let's do it. Like, we have the plastics necessary. We have metal. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get rid of the plastic generator. And where are you? Ammunition factory. You're so much smaller than I think you're gonna be. I actually wouldn't even need to delete that guy, but we don't really need him anymore. So let's do it this way. Confirm. I probably should move it out from the wall. Because, like, where's the output on this thing? Is it like, oh, input here, output there? That's probably fine then. So we'll delete this guy, build an ammunition factory, and we're gonna, this whole charade is to gear up for the end game, to duke it out with the Zootopans at the end and see how that goes. So, if you're like, this is boring, just you wait. Still working on this storage room. Look pretty cool when it's done though. Perfect success, well done. Is this guy done? Operating? Almost done, so we'll keep an eye on that. Although, once again, I think by the time the shuttles get back, we'll be ready to jump. I think we'll send the heavy shuttle out. We got the time. I'm ready to like get as much ammo onto this ship as possible. So it's 98, 99. Good job. Alright, you're up. Auto assign. Fire away. Heavy shuttle, get on out of here.
Underway. Crew report to your assignments.
Alright, they're bringing in metal like nobody's business. The other thing that's funny about the Molten World is it doesn't give you any material. So while we were getting tons and tons of metal, we just have nothing for our metal cruncher to do. So the metal man is out of a job for now. Biomass we are positive on. We're losing produce. I'm surprised. Although, are we just like churning through it to make tons of food because I high priority food for everyone now? Perfect success. Good job, team. These guys are getting ready to leave, so they'll head out soon. Just as we generate enough jump light to jump. Well, we're gonna wait around for the heavy shuttle to go out and come back, so... In the meantime, what do we want to do? We got power. Water. It claims it's going down, but it is going up as well. Produce just got harvested, so that went back up. We're at like the razor's edge of so many resources. I think that's like the perfect equilibrium for everything, though. It's like produce goes up and down, water's going up and down. I think everything's actually like at a nice stasis point right now, so we don't really want to mess with anything if we don't have to. Spacecraft is returning? Oh, a metal guy. Okay, so these guys are still out there. I was like, the heavy shuttle's already back. They just flew out there, like zipped around the ship, and they were like, yeah, we did our job, so good job, team. High five all around. Sit down. Get back to work. Promise fulfilled. We brought back people. One of them is wounded. 2 of them are wounded. You brought back so many wounded people. Get them out of the... Flush them out the airlock. I didn't sign up for this. Well, that's weird. Maybe we are at the maximum of the bar, or at least what the bar can render. Because we got people and it doesn't seem to have made a dent. Unless there was a bigger gap than I thought there was. Got a bunch of wounded folk. In that case, you're getting sprayed down. Nothing's getting built there. Oh, that's why you need the special thing. Interesting. Didn't even know. Oh, I'm not even in the right room. I guess I should have paid attention to that. It's like one further down, and it does say requires whatever that thing is. This guy. Medical database. I kind of want to slap it in this corner, because that's where... Like, if we build out the 3 med bays, it's going to end up, like, right here. So I'd like to put it over there. And actually, based on that, I think I will delete that med bay and throw you here. I'm just, like, obsessed with space efficiency in this game. I know it's not super important with how much space you have in the ship, but that is how my brain works, so deal with it. Okay, we are actually losing a little water. So time to throw down even more condensers in here. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we do have the 15 in here. So we need, before we put any additional condensers down, we need another oxygen generator. This is going to be the, well, if the condensers weren't in here, this would be the most oxygen-rich room on the whole boat. Alright. I bet everybody's, like, stuck. Oh, look at him go! Reb. Neat. Vash is waiting his turn. So cool. Getting sprayed down by Mel. Taking care of Fernie. This guy's doing diagnostics on the diagnostic computer. Fantastic. So cool. I think the problem was it actually rotated over a shift, and all of the people that were hauling resources around just dropped their stuff on the floor, which is a little annoying. I kind of wish that I think I might have mentioned this in a different episode, but I kind of wish that when people were en route to something with resources, and when the shift switched over, they would just finish their job and then go on break. And like, I know that's probably a way to get yourself in trouble as far as keeping people like taking care of their needs, because maybe they have a haul mission from the other side of the ship all the way to the other side of the ship, and then they miss their whole, you know, break time or something, and that would be bad. But I think it's pretty inefficient the way it is now, where they'll like almost haul something all the way to the end, and then the shift will switch over and they'll just leave the metal and plastic on the ground, and then it's not actually allocated to this thing anymore, it's just sitting on the ground. So you saw like that guy just came and swept up all the materials and took them away when he could have just dropped it right here and, you know, finished that off maybe. I don't know. I'm not a programmer though, so I don't know how complex that is to do, and maybe that's why it's so confusing. Is like the easier way to program something that's reliable is to let it, you know, just go by the wayside like that. Alright, perfect mission. Good job, team. There's this stack of metal just lying here on the ground. I love it. Whoosh. So many resources. Good job, team. Alright, we're ready to jump.
Initiate Jumplight Drive.
And now we will take a look at the rest of the map and plot out our course for getting to the Forever Star. But we will save that for the next episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Jumplight Odyssey or my other videos going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. Till next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!